my wonderful people, welcome to my platform. If it is your first time of coming across my YouTube channel for the first time, you are welcome. I beg you for a favor after watching. If you like what I do here, please subscribe, put on your notification bell. That is very, very important because it will enable you to know when I upload a new video. I present to you news on daily basis about what is happening in the whole world, especially in Nigeria and in Biafran land. Before I present the news, I analyze it and I sit down there together to watch it with you. Then we'll come to the comment section to talk about it. You are free to criticize, to drop your opinion, but let us do it constructively as we watch this video together. I appreciate your massive support. Let's watch the video now.
President Muhammadu Buhari's media aide, Garba Shehu, on Wednesday accused the separatist group, the indigenous people of Biafra, of stockpiling weapons and bombs across the country. He made this comment while responding to Amnesty International's report that at least 200 members of IPOB, NSAS protesters, and former militants from the Niger Delta have been subjected to unresolved and forced disappearances, according to him. Amnesty International, an international non-governmental organization, deploys its defense in favor of members of IPOB at the expense of the unity of the nation. He noted that the international NGO is being used as cover for the organization's local leaders to pursue their self-interest. Let's take a quick tweet, Rufai, before I come to you. The presidency pays more attention to the people allegedly stockpiling arms than the people actually using them. Rufai, what do you make of, I believe, Latunji's comment?
Yeah, I mean, it goes back to that narrative. What you do speak so loud, we can't hear what you say.
Right.
It is so easy for Garba Shehu to say people are stockpiling them. The question Amnesty asks is that the people that were attacked during NSAS protests and some other IPOB members, where are they? Account for them.
Correct, that's the rhetoric.
It's simple as ABC. And now you are calling them terrorists. This same Garba Shehu is calling them terrorists. This was the same Garba Shehu that they asked, oh, why can't you declare people terrorists, the bandits, the terrorists that are operating in the Northeast? You said what the federal government has done to them, to fight them, is more than declaring them as terrorists. You see, let's be truthful about this country. We can't build a country this way. What is happening? Let's speak truth to power. Amnesty asks a direct question. Answer the question. The next thing you are deflecting, you are saying they are stockpiling bombs and everything everywhere. If they are stockpiling bombs, wouldn't you have arrested them till date?
Right.
We had somebody that come on television that talked about the sponsors of crime and criminality in this country and terrorism. Nobody has said anything about them. We don't get reactions for that. What is happening?
Right.
Let's make peace reign in this country, please.
All right, Tundu, before I come to you, I'll take another story because of time, and then you can discuss both. Nigerians on social media have reacted to the federal government's threat to issue a red card to television and radio stations in Nigeria for alleged breach of broadcast ethics. The Minister of Information and Culture, Liamohammed, while speaking with the news agency of Nigeria on Wednesday in Sal Island, Cape Verde, said many stations have resorted to making incendiary comments which has set a tone of panic in the country. He referenced words like genocide and ethnic cleansing, which he claims have now taken over the airwaves, insisting that every war was preceded by those types of mindless rhetoric, especially when it comes from influential people. The minister went further to state that the National Broadcasting Commission and other regulators would ensure that broadcast stations abide by its statutory laws and ethics or otherwise be sanctioned. Well, Tundu, over to you for the story.
Well, I'll start with Amnesty International,
Sure.
which, as the name suggests, is international. So it's not like they have a particular bone to pick with Nigeria. They take other nations to task, Nicaragua, Uganda, even the United Nations. They are a human rights watchdog. And it's extremely concerning to me to have a democratic government constantly at loggerheads with a human rights watchdog. What is that saying? What Amnesty International is talking about is about the disappearance of maybe 100 people or thereabouts. But it also calls to mind the disappeared in 1976 in Argentina. Those were tens of thousands. And this is the way the government there responded with this kind of vitriol. And I find it extremely disturbing. I also find the Minister for Information, Alhaji Liamohammed's comments, also disturbing in a democratic government. This attempt to gag the media is also a hallmark of a dictatorship.
Absolutely.
So he is right to the extent that words like genocide and ethnic cleansing cannot be bandied about. But this is really not the point. This is just the tip of the iceberg with a constant attempt to gag the media. This is dictatorial.
Well, Well, Dr. Abati, please, your comment on both stories.
Well, I mean, I can only just say one or two words.
Sure.
First, on the Garuba Shehu statement, the Garuba Shehu statement dismissed Amnesty International as an illegal body. That is not true. He also says that Amnesty International is only ranting, and the federal government is not interested in what Amnesty International is saying. But, you know, Amnesty International, in that their report, reminded Nigeria that Nigeria is a member of international organizations, signatory to the International Covenant on the Safety of Persons, on Civil and Political Rights, and also on the International Convention on the disappearance, the forced disappearance of persons. And they provided details about Adiyata, about Wanadika, about members of IPOP that disappeared after SSI Egweke 2 and Operation Python Dance 2. These are specific issues. And they are accusing the Nigerian government of not initiating processes to establish the truth and ensure justice. That's what Amnesty International is saying. I don't think that's something that Garuba Shehu should say they are ignoring. And it's wrong to see it as a foreign organization. Most of the people working in Amnesty International Nigeria, they are Nigerians. The head of the place is a lady called Usai Ojigo.
I came here. Some people said, well, don't go and make a statement. I said, I will make a statement. If you are elected as the chief executive of a state and you have out of the projected population of about 7 million people, about 2 million are in IDB camps, how would you feel?
Many describes him as a living ancestor. Elder Wantari Paul Onongo is a critical stakeholder in Benue State, whose wealth of knowledge and experience cannot be overemphasized. This day, he attends a stakeholders meeting at the new banquet hall of the Benue People's House to bear his mind on some of the issues disturbing the state. While condemning the portrayal of Governor Thomas Samwan promoting genocide in the country, Elder Onongo encourages the governor to have a good dialogue with the president and present his case to him.
I came here to encourage you to have a good dialogue with your president and tell him you are not against Fulani, you are not against Mr. President, but he should look at this reality that you are facing. These are dead bodies. They are not, it's not 1, 2 or 3. On a daily basis, you can produce 7, 8, 9 dead, slaughtered human beings. It just isn't right.
He condemns in totality the genocide going on in Benue State, saying federal government should conduct thorough investigation on the concerns raised by the governor of Benue State. Elder Onongo believes the governor has the constitutional right to protect and defend the people of Benue State, just as the president to protect the people of Nigeria.
They shouldn't think you're a small boy. You are not. You represent the people, and they should listen to you. Come and investigate. And if what you're crying is right, let your legislature stop saying you are fighting the president. You are not fighting the president. You are bringing the cries of your people to the president. The president is my personal friend. And I also took those pictures to him. I don't consider myself fighting Mr. President. If we're fighting Mr. President, I would have told you stop it. Because one day you may be president too, and somebody will fight you.
He urges federal lawmakers representing Benue State at the National Assembly to rise up and play their role.
I said, Chief Abamoro and my son, this is a very serious thing. Don't abandon this young man to be portrayed as an irresponsible person who has turned a personal disagreement between himself. Why would he have a disagreement with Mr. President? He doesn't have anything personal. He is the chief executive of Benue State. His people, he has shown and proved, they are being slaughtered like chicken. And he doesn't like that. And he is not getting the help he wants. What are you, members of the Federal House? What are you, the National Assembly, doing? You abandoned him. He's being battered. You should take up the fight. That's your job.
The elder statesman commends the governor of Benue State for his commitment and resilience in the security of lives and property in Benue State and hopes that the federal government will give genuine attention to the Benue State governor and work towards tackling the issues raised by him.
Thank you for always watching Linda's TV show. I will see you again in my next video. Remain blessed. I appreciate each and every one of you and keep on watching Linda's TV show. If you have not yet subscribed, please, I beg you to do that so that you'll be getting more updates from me. Bye-bye.